Well, the Royal Vic played a big part in Tommy's life because a lot of the time through his illness he spent a lot of time there and got to know all the doctors and all the nurses, needless to say. And, you know, they were very encouraging to Tommy, even when he would come off tour, you know. They wanted to see what would happen because of his illness. He had lymphatic leukemia, and it was the more serious kind. And they wanted to see, you know, what reactions the mind had overruling the illness that he had. So they even allowed him at this stage to bring a drum kit into the hospital. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but that's the actual truth. They organised a room because they felt that they couldn't explain why Tommy was still alive, because he was diagnosed with 6 or 7 other kids when he was very young. He was only 7 or 8 at the time. And they had all sadly had passed on, and Tommy was the only remaining one, and he got the same treatment as all the rest of them. He got everything else. So the only thing they could do was thinking outside the box was it must be something got to do with the lifestyle and the music that he's into, and that he lives to play music, and maybe this is a mind thing, you know, where your mind can overpower the illness. And you know, they let him have the drum kit in hospital. It was remarkable. You know, it really was genuinely very kind of them as well, you know, because they knew how much the music meant to him. They knew how much travelling on the road meant to him and being out with his brothers at the time. So they didn't want to detract and make him feel. So anything that helped lift him, they helped as much as they could. And, you know, I remember it was Dr. Bridges who looked after him, and he was just an absolutely fantastic man. An absolutely fantastic man, and I don't think Tommy would have had the length of life he did have if it hadn't been for the Royal Vic and Dr. Bridges. We'll never forget them.
Oh, that's a lovely tribute.
Yeah.
Of course, not too many 15-year-olds return America supporting Rush and the Scorpions.
No, not too many, you know, although I don't think they were too aware of what we were doing in the Royal Vic, you know. They just knew there was this little young guy that was pretty mad and wanted his drum kit, and they organised. They were super. They were absolutely super.